You guys look at Talon Horton.
No, he's different. I
Go,
already
go
know.
look. Go look at a picture of him.
He looks like
Yo, try to say
Ozzy.
like you.
Ozzy. He
Bro,
looks like Ozzy.
that might be my. Yo, I'm dead ass. That he might be my cousin. So his last name Horton is on my dad's mom's side. Their last names is Horton, and his people's contacted him and was like, "Yo, we might have a cousin on the Lakers." So I'm about to take that and roll with it.
Yeah, life be so crazy I can't handle. Niggas be sass I can tell when they rattle. Yeah.
Y'all see Giannis's contract?
Yeah. Dang. I was about to ask y'all like what y'all thoughts on this and what this could mean to the NBA and to the Eastern Conference.
I got some hot comments.
Shit. Well, I think if I'm being like really, really honest, the Bucks, as long as he's there, they're gonna be a playoff team. You know what I mean? But they're not. I don't want to say they're not gonna win a ring, but it's just like, man, like they put some great teams around Giannis these past 2 years. Granted, he's young. Granted, he's young, but you know him getting bounced the first round. You know what I mean? The second round, like his both MVP seasons. Like, what MVP do you know that got bounced? The first, second, like back to back MVP though. Back to back getting bounced in the second round. Back to back MVP though. Back to back. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm happy for Giannis just because that's the biggest contract in NBA history. Honestly, if I were him, I wouldn't even care if I won the ring. I wouldn't give a fuck if I won a championship. I'm rich forever. So that's what I think. But I don't know. Happy for Giannis, but I don't see the Bucks really this isn't gonna secure their NBA championship hopes. No. But that's what I think.
Giannis has now fallen into the same bracket as the New York Knicks Carmelo. Damian Lillard now. Anybody else that takes a supermax with no consideration of winning.
Yeah.
He doesn't care now. He's saying, and Giannis has been probably my favorite player over the past couple of years because of his play style. Now I don't know.
Yeah.
He said, I don't care to be the best player on the team. I don't care if I'm the first, second, or third option. Who are you? Who are you?
When did he say that?
Yeah, he said that.
Do your Googles. I can't give you a correct time date on it, but he said it. You got to Google it.
Yeah, he said it
in the interview.
In Greece, yeah.
Yeah, in ugly as Greece. So he said that, and I'm like, so you're content with Chris Middleton. That's it. That's all you care about.
Well, they did get, you know what I mean, Drew Holiday. No, Drew Holiday is really he's one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Like, he should be an all-star. He should be a multiple-time all-star. Honestly, it's the team that he plays for is the reason why he hasn't been up in the all-star.
This team isn't going to win a ring unless a superstar goes to that team.
Giannis isn't a superstar.
And I can tell you no, Giannis is a superstar. But Giannis can't win a ring by himself. He needs another. He needs another superstar by his side. He needs the Kobe to his Shaq. And if he doesn't get one, he will never be a winner. And there's also a major thing that no one else is actually thinking about. No superstar wants to willingly live or play in Wisconsin. Yeah. Sorry, Enzi, if you're watching this, nobody in the right mind wants to live in Wisconsin or Milwaukee. People live there because they have to, because they can't get out.
Yeah.
Giannis is used to poverty. He grew up in Nigeria and Greece. Iggy, I'm sorry. He grew up in two places that's like, I got to get the fuck out. And he got the fuck out, okay? So, with that being said, he is fine. He's comfortable in Milwaukee. He's like, oh, shit. I grew up in a place that looked kind of like that. Yeah. He's cool. So that's why he doesn't want to leave. He's like, this is my city. This is my people. I don't care. His brother's about to get cut by the fucking Lakers. Watch this.
He probably will.
And then he's gonna bring all fucking 80 of his brothers on the Bucks. The Bucks is gonna be the Milwaukee Antetokounmpos.
Damn.
That's a real hot take. But no, but that is slept on though. Like players really do care about like they want to play. You know, like a lot of us like, oh, like if he goes to, you know, if he just goes to Milwaukee and teams up with Giannis and trades for, they can win. I'm like, it's not that simple. It's like, bro, some people don't want to live in Milwaukee their whole for 5, 6, 7 years. Some people don't want to live in what's like another shitty place. Detroit. You know, some people don't want to live there for 5, 6 fucking years just for a piece of for a ring. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Like the rings only matter to the star players. I feel like like for people that aren't star players or their main players. I don't think it really matters. To be honest, like this might sound so like blasphemous and contradicting. But I honestly feel like most players care more about money than rings. I honestly
and that's the problem.
Look, I don't blame them though. I don't blame them. You gotta think. It's like, okay, like you worked your whole life to be an NBA player, to be a top 50 player in the league as well as you are, or maybe all time, whatever the case may be. And it's like you put so much time and effort into this shit. It's like you honestly, I think everybody wants some type of payback. You know what I mean? Some type of payback for it. So. You know, I don't blame players for wanting 100 mil, 200 mil, 300 mil. Like, it's like, bro, like that money is going to do you more justice than that ring will ever do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. Especially like in the Eastern Conference where the Nets, KD and Kyrie are teamed up. The Miami looking dangerous. You know what I mean? The Philly getting even more shooters around. I don't think he's going to win, and not alone. He's going to win, but pass the second round from now on.
Yeah,
just like I said.
And that's the thing. Like you said, the East is like mad loaded now. Like you got to think the East is. I don't want to say they're just as good as the West, but you can name 4 really good teams, maybe 5 really good teams on the East right now, and I'm not even including the Bucks. I'm not even including the Bucks. It's just like me thinking about it. So the East is nothing to play with. So I don't know. We gonna see though. We gonna see, but I don't see him winning no ring. Like just because he's there for a long time, unless some star really wants to live in Milwaukee and try it out. But I don't really see that happening.
Even though Giannis doesn't want out, there's somebody else that wants out, and his name is James Harden.
Yeah, see, but James Harden's not. If James Harden's gonna go anywhere, it's gonna be. I don't. He's not going to the Nets anymore because they're not gonna do that.
No.
But I think if they can get Ben Simmons for him, Philly could be dangerous as fuck. I think Philly could be dangerous as shit. Because you gotta think they got shooters. They got shooters. They got athletic big man. And then with James Harden, come on, bro. Like, imagine picking rolls with Joel Embiid and Dwight Howard, kicking out to, obviously, Danny Green was a broke-ass bitch last year, but hopefully maybe he might shoot better this year. But they have shooters and they have size, and if they have James Harden being able to be their point guard, you know what I mean? Because it's like with Ben Simmons, he was a point guard, but he couldn't shoot shit. Now you have somebody in James Harden that can shoot 20, 30 feet. So it's like it's just a mismatch. It's just a problem every time. So
James Harden, that would not. I'm not an advocate of that team, of him on Philly.
Really?
Yeah, because Harden needs a second option or an equal first option to play with.
Joel?
It just sucks that. I don't think he's a first option, bro.
No,
I don't think when Harden's on the bench, I don't think Embiid can carry the fucking load of offensively. I don't think so. I think Harden is a recluse, man. He doesn't listen to shit. He doesn't listen to nobody. He had Chris Paul as a teammate, and Chris Paul, he wasn't rocking with him. I don't know what Harden's gonna do, man. Harden's not gonna go to a championship contending team. I don't see him getting traded this season.
Me neither.
To be honest with you.
Me neither. So, y'all been keeping up with Y'all been keeping up with the preseason?
Yeah, kind of Lakers preseason.
No, me too. But I've been seeing a lot of the other teams play. Like I'll say one thing, LaMelo Ball, he's gonna be really special. But I need him to score more.
He reminds me of Jason Kidd.
Low key, like a taller version. And there's a guy on the Toronto Raptors. He is from Tacoma, Washington. He just got drafted. Malachi Flynn. He had 18 points in 21 minutes.
Yeah,
he's really good. His name is Malachi Flynn. He's from Tacoma, Washington. He was drafted this year, and he was balling too. And then I'm trying to think. Zion had a pretty good game. I think he was like 11 for 12, 28 points. Like what the bro? He did you gotta think he's shooting like 70. Like every 10 shots he shoots, he's making at least 8 of them.
Bro, listen, this is the preseason he's playing against.
Okay, but he did that last year.
Secondary, third string players. Of course, he's gonna have that as number one.
He's not playing third string, bro.
Second, third string players.
But the thing about it is, he was doing that last year too. Like he was having games where he was like 12 for 15 for 30 points. He's crazy efficient. Obviously, I think that the hype has died down with him, I guess, but I don't know. I think he's going to be I think he has a chance to be really, 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 really good. Like really good. You know, everyone talking about John Morant because he won the Rookie of the Year, but Zion wasn't really playing. So, but he deserved it. He earned it, but still, I don't know, man. I think people are sleeping on him.
Yeah, I think also, Dad, what you're saying is John Morant's ceiling. Now, we see his explosiveness. If you see a player's explosiveness off the bat, and then you see how well they can score off the bat, it's like, okay, that's good. You're very Westbrook-ish. Mm-hmm. Now what?
Exactly.
Are you good? Are you going to start showcasing your assists, your play, like the ability to lead your team? Like, are you going to show that? Zion, I think Zion has a higher ceiling.
Oh, 100%.
Because let Zion stop being so quiet and actually being like an on-floor general, like bringing the ball up the court, like doing like LeBron. Like, if I start seeing Zion be LeBron-like,
that's bad. That's gonna
mentally.
It's over with. It's over with.
That's all. I feel like that's all he's missing is a little bit more tenacity. Because he's already getting triple teamed in the paint. And he has to be a leader now. He has to make sure. If I was him, I don't know. It'd be him and Ingram need to figure out who's going to lead that team.
Yeah, and I think it was something that's funny too. I always feel like for a lot of really good players, or maybe I'm wrong, for a lot of really good players, it's either they have the talent, the skill, but they don't have the leadership. It's really rare when you find someone with both, with the talent, the skill, and then with the leadership. That's where you have like a LeBron. You got to think Kyrie is an amazing talent, not a good leader. There's a lot of players that are really, 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 really good talent, don't have leadership. So that's really slept on. A lot of people don't realize that. Because a lot of people will just say, "Oh, he's the best player, so he's a leader." It's like, no, I say even though James Harden was the best player on the team, I'd say Chris Paul was the leader of that team when he was there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So
just like Kawhi, Kawhi.
Kawhi's a great player, but he's not vocal enough to be a leader.
Yeah,
he's not.
Yeah. And going back to James Harden, I think James Harden needs to reevaluate how he plays basketball. That's one thing that people don't talk about is his offense is selfish. It only benefits him. He needs to evaluate how he can play with others, and that's when it can be dangerous. I don't see him anywhere. I can't name a team where he can fit like a glove. I can't, because it's going to be hard. It's going to be the same result.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, because the thing about James Harden is the way he plays the game. It is very ball dominant, but he does so much as far as I think, okay, so
what does
he's gonna shoot? He's gonna make. He's gonna have 30, 35 points. He's gonna shoot a lot. Yes, okay, but him shooting all these shots, him being able to make most of them, brings a lot of attention. So he's able to have 8, 10, 12 assists. You know what I mean? I think he averaged 7 or 8 assists this year, 9 assists this year. You know what I mean?
Forceful assists.
he brings a lot of attention to himself as far as like his threat. So he's able to, dish out and gain more assists like that. And the thing about it is, for a lot of players, like he's 10, 12 years in the league. Like you're not going to change. There's a lot of people that are just stuck in their ways. You know what I mean? Like over time, you do stuff for so long to where it's like you're not going to change. And it's like you got to think James Harden was running point and the ball centric, guard for Houston since like 2014, 2013. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing that you're going to do to change that. It's just he's the type of player where you just got to just put pieces around him and then, go for it, So obviously it hasn't been working, but, maybe
it's not going to work.
Maybe he gets to Philly. Maybe he gets to Philly and
it's not going to work. If you can't play with CP3 and now you can't play with Boogie Cousins, how the same big man that could stretch the floor like Embiid, but better. How you going to play?
I don't want to say better. I'm not
Boogie Cousins.
No,
because he's been. Look, you gotta understand.
Boogie's not better than Embiid.
Yeah, because Boogie's been out. No, Boogie's been out for about 2-3 years. But look, hear it from our perspective though. DeMarcus Cousins has been out for like about 2 3
years.
Right, and he's had 4 major injuries.
Yes,
4.
Yeah,
4 major injuries. Embiid has been like a lot more healthier than him and has been playing a lot more basketball as of late. Maybe if DeMarcus Cousins gets that rust off and we can see over time, maybe he can go back to that player. Like I'd say this, if DeMarcus, the player that DeMarcus Cousins was before he got hurt, yes, he's better than Embiid. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. But I'm saying like now, like to this day, like nah, it's not the same player. It's not the same player. He got too many injuries, like 2 major injuries at that. So I don't know, but we'll see.
What's your thing, Mozzie?
James Harden mastered the art of scoring the basketball.
Yeah.
So, but like that goes back to what I said. When you are such a pure scorer, that's what you have to be surrounded with.
Yeah.
James Harden's tired of losing because his teammates can't put the fucking ball in the hoop effectively. He has reached a certain level of scoring the basketball to where maybe that's just all that's what he wants.
Yeah, that's what you get from him.
So I mean, there's been many legends in the game of basketball that just score the ball. And that's what makes them great. And James Harden doesn't need to go to a second-tier team. He needs to go to another all-star team. He doesn't need to work his way up. He doesn't deserve that.
No.
So, yeah.
Where, though? That's what I'm saying.
That's what I don't know.
Exactly.
That's where
I'm telling y'all, Philly's the best place.
He doesn't need to go somewhere first. Someone needs to go somewhere, and he needs to be that missing link.
I'm about to look at Philadelphia's roster real quick because
maybe if they trade Tobias Harris for him, but I don't think 3 first-round picks.
No, they don't trade Ben Simmons, bro.
No, they're not. Philly said no.
They should trade it. I don't know. I would have traded him in a heartbeat.
No,
if I was him, I would trade Ben Simmons for James Harden in a heartbeat.
Listen, why you won't trade Ben Simmons right now, especially right now? Because they surround themselves with shooters. They surround themselves with shooters.
Yeah. So why would not?
You wouldn't want a six-man guard?
Would you rather have James Harden around shooters, or would you rather have Ben Simmons around shooters? Think about that for a second. Listen, you gotta think, bro.
Listen, if Ben Simmons fixes his shot,
why would you want him? So you don't wait for Ben Simmons to fix his shot when James Harden already has one? Like, come on, bro. Like,
but listen. Ben Simmons is younger. He's in his 20s. James Harden is in his 30s. So.
A ring happens within 82 games.
Yeah,
I know.
There's
72
plus playoffs.
Yeah, no, just
72. Yeah, because they lowered the season.
72, and then how many playoff games?
Same.
So I'm closer.
I don't know. I honestly think it'd be better if James Harden was over there other than Ben Simmons, because you got to think Like Ben Simmons is around shooters, but his man is always going to sag off because he can't shoot.
Yeah,
with James Harden, his man can't sag off. But
who's going to eat? But who's going to eat? That's the point. Who's going to eat? Is it just because have you seen the preseason with John Wall? He just dribbles, same thing.
He's fucking trash. I'm sorry.
John Wall.
John Wall was getting John Wall. Honestly,
John Wall is getting
There's about 50 other young niggas in the game that does exactly what he does, bro. I'm sorry.
He said there's 50 other young niggas in the league.
There's a whole bunch of young niggas that can do exactly what he does. John Wall's like a veteran. He's lucky he got that crazy ass contract from the Wizards.
He's lucky.
Bro. He'd be on a big vet minimum. He'd be going stupid on that contract, proving himself every fucking night. Fuck out of here, man. Oh my god! But Alex Caruso does exactly what he does.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna disrespect John Wall like that. Yeah. Honestly, that's not even disrespectful. That's not even disrespectful. Just because
Caruso got a ring. Man.
Yeah.
John Wall could never play power forward in a finals game.
So can Alex Caruso?
Alex Caruso did.
Power forward?
John Wall couldn't. Yes. You don't remember that?
Against who?
Fucking Heat.
Exactly. Small ball.
Y'all, what's it called? What's the limit? Let's say you meet a girl, right? Like, what's the limit? What's the like you know a girl, right? You want to date her, like, and she fucked like two of your friends. What would you do?
Hell no. That's it. It's over. One of my friend, it's over, bitch. I can only have you and me only. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey, that's funny.
I'm just kidding.
That's some crazy shit.
Go ahead, Musky.
What? What's the question?
No, like what's like okay, how about this? I'll rephrase the question. Is that something that would stop you from being with a girl?
I already answered this.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, because like there's there's what we call pride, nigga.
Mm-hmm. A lot of
pride, nigga. He said, no, we got pride. We got pride. It's like, okay, what's the good question is, should body count like limit you from dating somebody? Is that a turnoff?
No, it isn't.
What?
It's tricky. It's tricky. To be honest, I think at me as my years of when I started, having sex and learning about women and, partners and everything, what I realized is like, to be honest, it's like no one's going to tell you like how much people they have been with exactly. Like I every time someone asks me, I lie. I lie every single time. So that's just me. But it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter just because off the simple fact is like you're not gonna like, you don't know all these people. Like you don't know what the fuck she's been through. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't even like just look at her. Like imagine you meet a girl and she's just like the best girl you've met. Like she's checks all boxes. She's perfect. You know what I mean? Like she makes you genuinely happy. And it's like, oh, she fucks more guys, more like people than you. Oh, it's done. It's like, so you're gonna throw all that shit away? Like all that just doesn't matter no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think it's just a level of just like, like not maturity, but I want to say like not confidence either. I would just say like, like I'm comfortable with being with this girl because I like her, and I'm not gonna let what happened before me, that's gonna like take me away from that. I don't know. So I guess just being comfortable with it. I don't know.
Mazi.
What?
See, why are you laughing?
I don't know.
What? He was just saying. I mean, I don't give a fuck.
What? Y'all?
Who give a fuck? Who give? Nigga,
you care? Cassius, you care, Cassius?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
bro, you gonna be 30 years old asking a grown ass woman her body count, bro?
You're not doing that, bro. You're not doing that.
I'm not gonna be 40.
That doesn't make sense. That don't even make sense. You're gonna be 30 years old saying, "Yo, what's your body count?"
Like, I'm asking you.
She'd be like, "Nigga, please."
You know what I'm saying? I'm asking her where her credit card. No, I'm playing.
Ask her credit score.
Yeah.
What type of stock she got.
Mm-hmm. That's what that matters.
The real number questions that matter.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, your ass got a whole ass catalog of bodies.
Okay,
exactly.
Then nah.
You probably, Cassius, you probably have more bodies than every girl you're gonna talk to.
That's 100% fact.
No.
And you be.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Say it.
Oh, I was gonna say, you be fucking fat white bitches. That really just it adds. That's like 2 bodies in one. So you got to multiply that by 4. So you got like an extra surplus amount.
Nah, yo, wild.
You are. With his body be built like this. Got the nerd asking about body counts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny because I feel like that was a thing when we were like not younger, but when we were like 18, 19. You know,
I never cared
because when you learn when you like learn those things with a new girl, she's gonna obviously get attached. She's gonna be like, wow, I'm experiencing all these new things with this person. Like, I love him. Like, I've been through everything. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
imagine because that's where it starts. That's where the unfaithfulness starts, nigga. Like, okay. Oh yeah, I fucked this dude. Oh yeah, I fucked this dude. I'm like, God damn, I haven't fucked it. Who you gonna
right? Fucking? What was the age you started fucking?
16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
And how old are you right now?
23.
7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say a woman says I started having sex when I was 16. Mm-hmm. That's 7 years, Cassius. A fucking, don't you think that's if you're gonna be generous, that's 7 bodies. That's 1 body a year.
Exactly.
Damn.
That's not the type of be.
Exactly. I have a feeling you're gonna say 7 bodies is too much. Oh my god.
Yeah, what's the limit for you, Cassie? What's the limit?
The limit first, yeah, it depends on age, but when you start, but I meant depending on age, meaning hold on, meaning that when you start, when you lost your virginity to now. Like if you lost your virginity way earlier, then yeah, I understand that. But if you say I lost my virginity at 21 and I already have 40 body counts, sorry, no. That happened to me. Okay. That happened to me. That's what I'm saying,
it, bro. I believe it.
You
can find swamp creatures. I don't know how. If you are, but that's the thing. Peep game. Yeah. I believe everything that happens to somebody is 10% their fault.
So, I agree. I'd say even 15, 20%.
So
100%.
If
100%.
Okay. So if you want to say that, the reason why you found that girl that has a high body count is your fault. 10% your fault because you're attracted to women like that.
Where did you find her at, Cassius?
This was a long time ago. It's not now. I'm just saying.
Well, where do you find her? Just explain, man. You bring it up.
A long time ago, like.
Was she a girl from Central? Do we know her?
Maybe.
Who is it? Did she watch the podcast?
No, but you know her, my Iggy. You asked me about her.
Oh, her. Yeah, her shit's high.
Yeah. You see, I can't. I said I can't do it. The first day was naked pictures. I'm sorry, I can't do this shit. It's too much.
Why not?
It's too much. Nah.
Man, bro.
Naked pictures. No. Good morning.
Yes.
Titties out.
Yes. Good morning. Doubled up.
No. To fuck, okay, but to cuff. That's what we're talking about. To cuff.
Make that yours.
Did she want to cuff?
Kanye and Kim K.
See, honestly, I think about what you just said, Kanye and Kim K. I think about that, and it's like, you know what? It's okay. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay.
It's okay.
It happens.
It really happens, bro.
Grown ass woman.
It was yeah.
Damn. Okay. Damn. I don't know. But anyways, with that being said, you play my card. Stop.
Hey, your boy Cudi was hanging out with Cardi, man.
Let me tell you guys this.
Your boy Cudi over here trying to get a whole lot of red.
Go.
Tell you guys this, man.
On the moon, a whole lot of red on the moon.
That's all right. Let me tell you guys this, man. Cudi is finally. People are waking up. Okay, Cudi got 2 shoes with Adidas.
Okay.
He got a fucking commercial with Google.
Yeah.
Number 2 album in the world. And now he has this shit with Cudi. I mean, with Cardi. Cardi's like, yo, you know, he's giving him props and shit. It's like, man, it's beautiful to see OGs in the game get appreciated by younger artists. Doesn't matter who it is. It's just always cool to see younger artists appreciate and to understand the greatness. So,
you know, that's where the shit comes from. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like you could, like, when these like new rappers don't really know a lot of old rappers, I don't mind it. It's just that you just don't disrespect them. You know what I'm saying? You can not know them, but just don't disrespect them. I think that's where a lot of people get in trouble at, trying to disrespect or, you know, think it's cool to do that. It's like, nah, like, they walk so y'all can run. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta remember that always.
Exactly.
Now, do y'all does that raise your excitement for the album?
No.
Well, no, because I know he's not going to be on it because he already turned it in, unless he's just capping about that too. But he already turned the album in, so.
I mean, unless that was just a late announcement.
Yeah, maybe.
Now he's going to start rolling out the features and all that, because I don't know if you guys seen the video, but there's a video of a girl, and she's saying, and it sounds like Uzi in the background. Wow. He's saying that he's on track 3 and track 16. So, yeah. So, I mean,
Uzi.
It could just be Uzi, yeah.
Uzi.
This could just be a promo rollout. So, I don't know. But I'm not going to get hyped until I hear the album.
It's fact.
He has lost.
He's lost you. Cardi has lost it. Lost your excitement and hype.
Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for joining us. Another episode of the Average Guy Podcast. Please like, subscribe, share. Tell your mom, your dad, your brother, your baby mom, your baby dad.
Tell your girl with the high body count that you always sleep next to every night.
Yeah, because you love her and care about her.
Facts.
And like her.